Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tuttle Huddle Live. How we all doing tonight? I see we got a couple people in the room here. Welcome again to the Tuttle Huddle. I know last week we did one a little bit early because we were off on last Friday. So now we're going to get back on schedule and go back to doing Tuttle Huddles here live on Friday nights. So a couple of things I want to go through, of course, some events and some things like that. Just kind of go through a couple things here that we're going to be having coming up and talk a little bit about the AAU virtual nationals that's going to be coming up as well. So AAU this year is going to be holding their nationals virtually, and the Academy, we're very excited to announce, is going to be a host location. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. I hope to again go I usually go between 15, maybe 18 minutes on Tuttle Huddle, sometimes a little bit longer. If you've got any questions, you can always put them into the chat. I can see those live here on the chat. So please go ahead and type something in. And if anybody's in the room right now watching and just wants to say hi, please say hi. So let's get right into some of the events. We put out our calendar events last week that has events all the way through December. And one of the things I like to, of course, caution everybody is remember that these events that are on the calendar events, of course, are tentative, right? Everything that's going on right now with COVID-19 and everything that's going on with schools having their schedules be up in flux, and sports schedules and things like that, and what we're going to be allowed to do in terms of social distancing and the number of people allowed inside buildings and things like that is really in flux. So some of these events, obviously, we're putting them on there so we can schedule so that you guys can put them in your calendars and you guys can know what's going to be going on and can plan a little bit your own family calendar. So we want to put it out there, but understand with the caveat, the heavy caveat, that things are a little bit, they're going to be a little tentative, right? So I just want to go through a couple events. One thing that's coming up here tomorrow is we're going to be having our fall open house and open enrollment for new students, okay, at all our locations, Corning, Victor, Canandaigua. So if you know of anybody who would like to come down and maybe try out the martial arts for the first time, maybe it's that person that you've kind of been talking to a lot for over the years, and they're like, yeah, I'd like to try it, things like that, but they've never really come down. Tomorrow would be a good day. In fact, tomorrow will be a really good day, right? Because we are going to be offering a pretty good special for new students. So if you know of anybody who'd like to stop in between the hours of 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. at our academies, again, all three academies, please have them come down. All right. That's going to be tomorrow on the 12th. Hi, Donna. How are you? It's good to see you. Nice to see you guys. And Amber, how are you? Happy Friday to you. All right. And then we also have coming up for our Victor and Canandaigua students, we're going to be having the final test on Saturday the 19th, okay, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. We do have some time slots for people, okay? Hold on, I'm going to silence that phone. We do have some time slots available. And hi, Thomas, how are you? Nice to see you. So we're going to, we do have some time slots available for everybody, but we got to segment that out because we can't have everybody at the same time, obviously, right? So you are assigned a time. If you don't know your time, make sure you call the academy, okay? Call your academy, the Canandaigua or Victor campus. We will happily tell you the time, okay? Then we got graduation coming up. The 5th graduation extravaganza of 2020 is going to be coming up on Saturday, September 26th. Right. So make sure you guys, if you are, again, passing that final test, getting your third stripe and getting approval to go on to graduation, that you know what time you're going to be coming for graduation. OK. And we assign those times. And if you don't know, if you ever have any questions, what should we do, everybody? Say it all at once. Call or message the academy. Thank you. OK. All right, then coming up as well on Sunday, the 27th, Sunday, September 27th, at 9 a.m., we are going to have our Adopt a Highway cleanup, okay? We have had for many years, the Academy has done Adopt a Highway as a way of beautifying our community and also helping our environment by picking up trash. We are assigned a section of Route 332 in Canandaigua. It is from the Canandaigua city line where Tops is in Canandaigua, out to Canandaigua Farmington Town Line Road, which is just getting out of town there. If you're heading north towards the thruway, it's just getting out of town as you kind of go down a big hill and back up a big hill, and there's an Ace Hardware and stuff like that there. So if you would like to help us, and this is open to anyone who's 12 years old or above, anybody 12 years old, don't have to be students, it could be parents, family members, older siblings, everybody's welcome to come and help us if you'd like to come and help, okay? And that is on the 27th, Sunday, we are going to meet. We're going to meet at Tops Parking Lot, okay? Tops Parking Lot in Canandaigua. Okay, so we're going to meet at Tops Parking Lot in Canandaigua at 9 a.m. If you'd like to help us, you do need to come at 9 a.m. To Tops Parking Lot, because we do have to give a mandatory safety brief by the state, and everybody has to sign and all those kind of things. There's liability waiver, right? So you've got to make sure you come there at 9 a.m. and you get this whole full safety brief, and we have reflective vests for everyone to wear, and we've got gloves, and we've got the whole thing, right? So we've got to make sure that we give everybody that safety brief. You cannot participate without being part of that safety briefing, okay? Again, so that's Sunday, September 27th. Good evening, Margarita. How are you? Then we also have coming up on September 28th, Monday, September 28th, we are going to be coming out with our new and enhanced class schedule. I've gotten a lot of questions about this. I got a couple email questions even. Somebody emailed me, what's the schedule going to be like? It's going to be a lot, very much, it'll be very similar to the schedule we're doing now, except we will start to have more 45-minute classes, all right, our normal class times. We will still be building in sometimes for cleanings in between some of the classes, but we have been able to work it so that we could get back to doing some 45-minute class times. And we also want to build in, obviously, some advanced classes for some of our red belts and above, so they can come and do their more advanced training. And I'd like this schedule. This schedule is going to remain in effect even after some of the social distancing guidelines and things like that are over with. This schedule will still mostly remain in effect with maybe some minor changes there. That way we're not changing the schedule over and over again here. We're certainly not changing the schedule every single time the state comes out with some new thing or dials back a certain portion of some of the guidelines. We don't want to be changing the class schedule every time that happens, right? Mostly for you guys, right? So we're definitely going to make sure that this class schedule helps to mitigate some of that. Okay, all right. So that is all the events we got going on through September. I do want to get into real quick the AAU virtual nationals. So AAU this year is going to be doing their nationals virtually, and the academy is going to be a host location. For you to participate in this competition, it's very simple. All you need to do is make sure you have an AAU membership and that you register and say that you are going to be doing the virtual nationals at our academy. Okay. In the registration, it'll ask the location that you're going to be doing at. Make sure you put our academy. This is a great opportunity for a lot of our students to participate on a national level competition without actually having to go to one. And I could tell you the expense of going to a nationals is quite extensive. Very often you're going for 4 or 5 days to Florida or to California or to Virginia even. And there is some expense to that. Now, this is a year where you're going to get a chance to do it virtually and do it right at our academy. We're actually going to do it at our Victor campus and our Corning campus because both of those locations have the best internet. And also, we can't do it at all three because we just wouldn't have enough staff to be able to do that, instructors. So we are going to do it at Victor and at Corning. So if you'd like to register, make sure you're registered with AAU and do that very, very soon. I would like to see you do that if you can by the end of this coming week. That would be really helpful for our planning too, because AAU is letting us know who is registered underneath our schools so that we can plan for how many people we're going to have and how many cameras we might need, because we might have multiple people going at the same time. And it's all going to be via Zoom, which we were doing a lot of our classes via Zoom. So fortunately, a lot of us, the instructors, the academy staff, are Zoom experts now. So this is a helpful thing. Okay. So I'd also encourage everybody who wants to participate in the virtual nationals. We are going to be having coming up in preparation for this several trainings. One of them is going to be on October 3rd, okay, October 3rd at our Canandaigua Academy. And then another one is going to be coming up on October 17th at our Corning Painted Post Academy, right? So these trainings are going to be an hour and a half long, and they're going to be specifically focused towards getting ready for this virtual nationals. But even if you're not going to be participating in this virtual nationals, you can absolutely come to these competition clinics. It's a great clinic to come to just for training purposes. Okay, so each one of those, we're going to ask you to register ahead of time. Academy staff members will be at the front counter. You guys can register ahead of time for each one of those competition clinics. I highly encourage you guys to do that. Okay, all right. I know we're getting into some questions here and all that, so let me get to some of those here in a second. My last thing that I want to talk about events-wise is coming up on October 4th, Sunday, October 4th. We're going to have our annual Academy Awards banquets for teen, adult students, and for parents. Okay, the awards banquet is a gala event that we have every year. We are going to be holding it this year at our Canandaigua campus. We're going to be having it catered. Going to have some really good food. So here, I'm not ready to announce exactly what yet because we haven't finalized the menu, but it's going to be really good. And I really look forward to seeing everybody come. We have checked. We can have up to we can actually in our Canandaigua campus we can have up to 50 people in there, so we should be good to go. If we end up having more than 50 people come, we'll adjust and we'll figure it out. So that's going to be coming up on Sunday, October 4th. Okay, all right. I see we got some questions, and I'm going to answer this question right now. So I know we put out on our Facebook page that we were wishing Grandmaster Quick well and a speedy recovery. He did suffer a cardiac event earlier in the week, and he had a surgery today. I can report to you that the surgery went well. So far, it seems to be really good. He's in good spirits and doing well. So we, of course, wish him the best and really wish him well on that recovery. So far, everything looks to be good to go. And fortunately, he is a very strong and very healthy individual. So if you are going to have something like this, being strong and healthy and young, relatively speaking, is a good thing. So we wish him very well. Wish him a speedy recovery. I hope you guys will join us in that. And I know I have been getting some updates, and so far everything looks to be going really good. All right, so that's the update on that. And I did want to take some time to acknowledge today's anniversary. This is the anniversary of the September 11th attacks, and I wish everybody who was affected by that, including all the veterans out there, the very best. As a veteran myself, I was in boot camp for 9/11. I was actually in Parris Island on 9/11. And I can tell you it certainly changed my life, and I know it changed a lot of people's lives. So on behalf of the Academy, all the instructors here, we wish anybody who is affected by those attacks well, and certainly our thoughts and prayers are with everybody on this solemn occasion. So thank you again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me for the Tuttle Huddle. If there's any last minute questions anybody's got in the chat, you guys can throw them in there. I'm coming right up on my 15-minute mark. This is actually my goal One of these times I'll actually end this video. I'll end the Tuttle Huddle at 15 minutes like I'm supposed to. I've gone to like 23 minutes before. So I'm actually kind of proud of myself. I'm right on the right on the 15-minute mark. So if anybody's got any final questions, if not, thank you very much for joining us for the Tuttle Huddle this evening. Again, this will replay on our YouTube channel. You can welcome to watch it back if you just happen to join in right here at the end. You can please make sure that you watch it back and to get all the events and activities. And remember, if you need anything or have any questions or anything like that, we ask you to call, text, or email or message us via our social media. You can message any of the Academy pages on our Facebook page. You can also message our Instagram pages. You can also text our mainline number, 585-394-7240. And also, if you would like to email, you can email us at email me at instructor-tuttle@usamastersacademy.com. All right, ladies and gents, have a great weekend. And make sure that you get out and enjoy. If we do have any sun, enjoy it because, listen, it's a little chilly out there and the cold weather seems to be coming. All right. So you guys have a great weekend. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Margarita. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you for joining us here today and have a great night.